Hi everyone, it's Deb here, and I'm going to show you the pre-made journal kind of walkthrough and a few little things to help you make it your own. So once you need to have the Procreate file on your iPad. I just had it in Files, and you click on it, it'll open in Procreate. You get two files, the pre-made journal page and also the months. I've got all the months there. And I'm just going to go through the page and show you how to add photos to the photo mats, to the photo frames. And here I'm just showing that each of these are on their own separate layer. So if you want to delete them, you can. If you want to move them around, you can. Even if you want to copy and paste them and make a whole new page, you can. So I believe I'm going to turn on the grid because the top two photo mats are on a slant, and I find it easier if they're not on a slant. So I do turn on the grid so I can straighten up the photo mats, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to straighten up the photo mats. I'm just going to line the edge of the top edge and the left edge of the photo mat with the grid. It's probably not exactly straight, but it's close as I can get. And then I can bring my photo in and crop it. Now, to crop your photo, you want to make sure you got your photo selected, and the little selection tool up on the left there next to the arrow, you're going to click on that, and some options will pop up at the bottom. And you want to just click on the rectangle and then just draw a rectangle around your photo and crop it until you're happy with the size. I believe I do this a couple of times because I want a fairly even border around my photo. So I just use the selection tool, make a rectangle, use 3 fingers to swipe down, cut and paste, and then just delete the excess. I'm not sure if there's an easier way to do it. That's just the way I do it. So I do it a couple of times because I want that blue border to be fairly even around my photo. And then I'm going to group my photo and the photo mat together after I've finished fiddling around. And then once they're grouped, I can move them both as one and put it back on the slant. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the stripy photo mat. It's a square, so you could probably go into your photos and just crop your photo into a square before even bringing it in. I fiddle around and do it in here. Probably would have been easier just to crop my photo as a square in Photos, but oh well, it's done now. And the photo I'm going to bring in looks a little bit freaky. It's my little guinea pig baby that we just had some babies, and his dad is Himalayan guinea pig, so that's why he is white with pink eyes. Now for the photo mat at the bottom, it was fairly easy. I was able to bring in my photo and just resize it and put it on the photo mat, just making sure that there was a fairly even border around the edge. So all of these elements and papers and that, they do come from collections that are in my shop. I will leave a link below. Like all the flowers and the titles and the little, like the rainbow, everything. They all come with transparent backgrounds, so they make excellent digital stickers. So I'm showing you this little journal card. It was actually a 3x4 journal card. I modified it because I wanted a square. And if you're going to journal, I recommend going to the layer you want to journal on and creating a new layer above. So that way you are not destroying, say, that journal card. If you make a mistake, if you want to delete it or use the eraser, it's not going to affect anything else but that new layer that you've created. This is just little fun little tracker thing that I added. I think I added my work hours on mine, but you can use it for anything you want. And I'm going to show you can journal on the doily here, add a few words. I love doing this on my physical scrapbook layouts and that, having a little doily hanging out the side so you can journal on. Yeah, so I believe we're going to the right hand side now. I think I just show you that like you can journal in the white spaces, but just remember to always make a new layer so you can always easily delete it and not affect anything else. And of course you don't have to use all this space to journal. You can add more photos or more decorations, or say you want to use that today's highlights, you can certainly make that bigger to be a title, but I'm going to show you how I bring in those month titles, because this was actually the start of the month. I think it was May or June, and I'm going to show you how to bring that in later. So now we're on the right hand side, and these are like Polaroid style photo frames. I'm going to bring in my picture, and I don't believe I have to crop this top one. It just fits under there. I should put it in. You can import it in so it comes in underneath it, but it's not that hard just to place your photo underneath that photo frame layer. Yeah, so it just went in there. I didn't have to crop it. I do believe this wider one, I do crop the photo. I think I bring in the rainbow photo again, and I put it in underneath. And the same thing applies like I did on the left hand page. I'm just going to get the photo to where I like it, and then I'm going to use the selection tool in the rectangle selection just to cut and paste the part that I want to keep. I just swipe down, cut and paste. It'll go onto its own layer, and then I just delete that excess on that bottom layer. And I'm going to do the same for this. So now I'm going to show you that you can move things around, but you can also use the selection tool because this is one layer, so I want to make it 2 layers and show you that you can put the memories underneath and yeah, just change things around to however you like it. And I believe, I'm just going to move the butterfly, just showing you that it doesn't have to, you don't have to keep the page as it is, you can move things around. And I think I just add some journaling, remembering to always create a new layer. So now I'm going to bring in my month, so it's on its own separate canvas, and I'm just going to go down, I think I'd choose May, and I'm just going to select it and hold my finger down, copy it, and then go back to my page and paste. And I couldn't see it at first, it's like, where is it? And then I'm just going to put it up to the top of the page. Now I've got 2 versions of each month, one with just like kind of the stamped look, and then this second one has got the writing on top in black. So I think I'm going to go back in and get June. You can see there's 2 of each month. So bring that in and paste it, and then just put that up to the top. And they're all got transparent backgrounds too. So now you can just keep your pages within Procreate and create a folder of all your pages. I'm saving them to my photos. So I saved it as a full page with a transparent background, and now I'm saving it with a white background. And the reason I did transparent background was because my digital bullet journal has a dot grid background. And then I'm just going to show you that you can save each side. When I bring it into GoodNotes, I can just crop it down. You could probably crop the canvas down. I don't like mucking around with that. I'm worried that if I crop it, I'm not going to get it back. So this was the full spread that I saved. And I don't like this about GoodNotes is that it's so hard to get the size right. I cut it out because I did fiddle around with this a lot. It's one thing I don't like about GoodNotes. So, and then I'm showing you I'm importing it as 2 pages, and fiddling around with the sizing. I wish that when you pull down on that arrow to make it bigger, it would just make it bigger at the bottom, not at the top too. Like it's expanding at the top and the bottom as you're pulling that down. I don't like that. So it does take me a little bit to get it right, and I probably haven't got it exactly right, but I'm just going to leave it like that for now. So I am in GoodNotes in my digital bullet journal, and I'm going to bring in the right hand page and crop it. I'm just using the rectangle tool in the crop function and grabbing that right hand page, and then I am going to try and resize it. And you could add your journaling in like in GoodNotes on top. You're not going to be mucking around with anything else. Nothing's going to move. That's another thing I don't like when I brought in pictures and other things and your hand sits on it and it activates it. So, but that's it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below in the comments. I will leave links to the journal page down below and anything else I can think of. And I will see you in the next one.